You know, just yeah, doing another video here today. Yeah, I'm doing the White Sox right now. And I always start these videos and be like, how can I make it awkward? I just did. Y'all gonna lose your cool now? Up in here, up in here. Okay, I might as well start the game actually loading. So yeah, you can't. I can't believe the White Sox are in second place. I'm like, how the hell did that happen? And I'm basically running out a bunch of guys, you know? Like, when you have Nick Markakis on this team, you have Hunter Pence and Carlos Gonzalez. Those guys just suck. The other thing is, like, those guys, I don't even know if they're signed to good deals. Like, I don't know what Hunter Pence's contract is because I just signed them and that's one of the things. I mean, the budgets are off, but still. And Jose Abreu is still on this team, but he's not playing today, so yeah. I got Moustakis on this team. Yep. But again, they're not. Some of these guys aren't playing just due to rest. And I mean, if you're in second place, you could worry about that. Whereas if you're in last place, it's like rest. Who gives a damn? You know.
Leading off the night for the White Sox.
Yeah. Also, I lost Carlos Gonzalez to injury, so that's what happens when you sign a 30-year-old right fielder, 30 plus. You know. I know, right? I just had to be that funny because, like, this team, the way it's built, should not be competing, you know?
Batting second, the right fielder,
oh man,
12.
I'm still. The part of the reason this video though is late is because I've been really working on the rebuild video. The writing of that video is tough because it's like, how do I do it? How do I get every single thing I do condensed? Because some of the things you don't need to really show as much, like the training. Like the training is just
third,
weird.
The first baseman, Omar.
Like in my value, oh crap, almost falling over. You know, the training in MLB The Show is great. Usually you just let it on auto. That's what I usually do. Put it on auto because I never really delved into that. Like I always knew it was there. One of the other things I'm discovering is that in the rebuild videos I gotta be more proactive. What that means is like, you know, like going like, hey, go to the free agent screen when you start the franchise and like look for some guys you can get. You know, like that's something I never really thought about. And like it's all about especially because I'm doing a really bad team, it's like getting all the prospects you need. Like there's a couple stages to rebuilding. Like the Padres and the White Sox, or at least this version of the White Sox, are not in like the early part. You know what I mean? The early part is like the Miami Marlins are, you know, the Baltimore Orioles, where they're just like, we have to start tearing it down, be bad for a few years, and hopefully we get good, you know? This team is like in second place, the one I'm playing at right now. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, they're competing at this point. The rebuild is kind of over, you know? But it's also kind of not over because, like, the key thing with like is to finish, you know, not just to start, to finish. Also, what would you guys want to see in a rebuild? If you post a comment, if someone's watching this or watches it later, just let me know what you would want to see in the rebuild. Because I've never done those videos before, so I might as well try something new. You know. One of the things I am working on is audio quality. Like, I did some stuff today where I was testing on my audio equipment. Not, because there's two ways to do it. One is to have the separate audio recorder, which is what I use as the top 5 videos. The other is to do this, and, well, I like this as like, you know, having the headset plugged in. I was experimental today. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try my Bluetooth headset, and that just sucked. You know, Bluetooth headset not great because it sounded like a phone. You know, it wasn't good. I'm just changing it to the computer because I actually unplugged my computer, so I want to make sure I have battery. I got some stuff going on tomorrow. Yeah, like I know you guys couldn't see what I just did, where I had to change the inputs to the computer because I was just like, you know what? I want to make sure my computer didn't die on me. Ugh. Yeah, I was gonna record the Marlins again just because I was like, I like that team only because it's rebuilding and it's off the clock. You know, it's like one of those things where I'm like, I could rebuild and I could totally screw around. Because sometimes you want to rebuild and like be like quick, and other times you're just like, I do this franchise for fun. That's what's up. You know, like if I'm doing it for fun, it's like take your time, no 5-year limitation, you know. Also, like the budgets are off usually with those teams. I don't have the rebuild set up, so yeah, it's like great. Those are awesome. I mean, the weird thing is, it's not like I try to go out and really get expensive guys, except for in some teams where it's like I already started that, so, you know. And usually I put the rebuild, like, I wanted it to be somewhat realistic this time, so I just took that off, you know, because I was like, you know, like when you have a rebuild in your life, you gotta have budgets. But the other thing is, like, I remember when I took it off, it was like, oh, that was so great. I could sign whoever I wanted. But this game will do things, like, the sports games will just do things, you know, they'll be like, you know, like, I don't know how to say it without, like, revealing too much. Is like, when you think you know about sports games, you don't know. Like, there's been times, and this isn't just like with MLB or Madden, that you go like, oh, I'm gonna draft some guy. They're gonna be smart, you know what I mean? Like, you get guys, oh, they have an injury history, but they're like potentials off the charts, and you're just like, how did they go all the way to the last round of the draft? That's like unrealistic, you know? Like, it was in one of these franchises where I was like, that guy went from like, you know, he has this 80 potential, and he's in the 7th round. Like, what? I get it that there's a reason why, and that was high injury risk, but like, you know, it's like weird because it was like, dude, I was thinking to myself, like, wow, that's do that, you know, that's like, that's insane. This is insane too. I can't find the zone. Shit. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna record, but because like part of me is mad, but part of me is also like I want to get back to that rebuild, you know. Or go to sleep, whatever. It's 10 o'clock. I mean, I don't have to be up till 12 tomorrow. As I walk this guy because I'm an idiot. Hello. I don't even know what this is. So like, one of the things I always kind of laugh because it's like sometimes you do like when you do things you're like, oh, this is gonna be an original video on YouTube. Then you go to your like literally, oh my god, okay. This is one of those things where I'm just about to skip to the end and stop the video. You know, like I did my one video, 10 minutes,
The catcher.
You know, I'm not like gonna be like that, but you know what I'm saying. It's like I'm not getting frustrated and blowing up and shit. You know what I mean? That's not what I want to do. I don't care. This is not even my favorite team. You know, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you give up a grand slam here, I don't care. Give up a 2-run double here, don't care. Give up a triple, some out of the catcher, don't care. Don't strike the guy out as he's throwing 26 pitches this inning, don't care. Don't care about, okay, we're just going to the end of this. Because this is like insane, like, I'm not saying this because I'm like, you know, paranoid. I'm saying this because, like, why is it always like you know when you're gonna lose? Like, you know when the cards are stacked up against you. You know, like throwing this many pitches in the first inning. Well, it's just baseball, but you know, when stuff like what happens with Yoan Moncada at third, it's like, what? Like, the dude. Ugh. But I'm only going, I guess, longer because I got out of that inning somehow. It's like that. It's like this, you know, like, that's bullshit. And I still have the lead, so, you know, it's like one of those things where you're just like, I thought I was going to get, like, hammered. Like, this is either going to be a really high offensive game or it's going to be a blowout some way or another. I love that. I get so screwed by my own mouth. Or, you know, this guy's not good offensively, but still, whatever. Bunt. That's actually a pretty good bunt, considering it was really a sacrifice, you know.
Now batting.
A little bit of small ball, and also a little bit of this guy can't hit. Yeah, he's kind of like a pitcher in that way. Like, you know what? Alright, so that's not a run because the base running here is realistic, I guess, you know?
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter.
Alright, so now I'm going to guess that is a ground ball type pitch like that, you know, down in the zone. And I was way wrong. Because, of course, right? I gotta go get up at 12 in the afternoon. That's like, you know. Oh, damn. I would say straighten that out, but you want to get that in left center, not straight up to center. Because that's a line out. You know, get it fair, you know. That's good. I don't care if we get the run.
Now batting, the first baseman.
I like this guy up here because he's a catcher and he has high contact. That is awesome. Maybe not the power because he's lacking in that regard, but still. You know, that's always good to get that. Come on, open up, Soda. Damn it, Soda. Why are you taking my baby?
Ball, that's inside.
Oh. Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Saw me off there. Giving her all she's got, Captain, as I tangle myself up. Oh, there we go. You know what's weird? I always loved dome stadiums, but only for like their retroness, you know? Never would I want to play in Tropicana Field. You know, that like, look at it, it just looks pretty bad. But like, I do think with the Rays, it's like, what are you gonna do, right? Like, you know, oh my god, oh my god, they're gonna do that. They're gonna screw me right up the ass. Oh.
Batting ninth, the third
Oh
baseman,
shit.
Evan Webster.
I've thought about doing the Baltimore Orioles as a rebuild team too, like, just because I actually like their uniforms and I heard their stadium is nice.
3, 2.
You know, so that's one of those things where it's like, you know what? Maybe. They're an AL East team, but it doesn't matter to me. You know, like, unless they're the Yankees, I don't really have a preference, you know? I could also do the Mets. The Mets are another team in the Northeast, but...
Now batting.
And I mean that,
Center
like,
fielder.
because, you know, the Mets are, you know, they beat the Red Sox once in the World Series about 30 years ago. I don't know. But,
Ball.
I should probably actually
Ball
start,
1, no strike.
wrapping this up, because, what else am I gonna do? Hang on. Maybe I'll get my friend invited to some party or something, but I don't know if I want to broadcast that. So let's see what's going on here. Set chatting party. I'll probably have to go between, you know, everything here.
The batter.
Just, I'm gonna stop recording, alright? I don't know why I'm doing this, but private. Okay, stop broadcasting. There we go. Sorry, y'all. This is gonna have to